and they are rotated, but they are chosen by their efficiency. So the best officials work these games. Michael Jordan, last year was his game, Hubie Brown, and Dominique Wilkins always in the picture. Tom Chambers a couple of years ago in Seattle, and of course we will always discuss as the game moves on possible MVP, because that becomes a big one.
As you look at who can excel in this kind of a game, the guards and the small forwards, because they have the ability to beat you off the dribble and create things for themselves and get out in the open floor. Transition game, a la big-time playground.
And there's talk about that. Isaiah Thomas, who has won 2 Most Valuable Player awards. We're underway. The West in white, the East is in the dark red, and Dale Ellis from Alex English puts the West ahead quickly.
The coaching staffs are just putting in like 3 or 4 simple sets, allowing the players to get a catch in a certain area so that they can do their one-on-one moves.
Moses Malone is posting up against the Keem. Barkley takes the shot and misses. Elijah on the rebound. John Stockton, the only true point guard on the West Star. And you're going to get some of that too, a turnover, because they only really went through paces for 45 minutes yesterday.
Well, it's unfortunate for a player who's accustomed to getting 20-some-odd shots during a game during the regular season. He's getting the ball delivered to him from players who are accustomed to him making his pet moves. Here, the guys are just getting a feel for one another.
And we'll have our first foul of the game as Dominique Wilkins began his move. And it's against John Stockton. As you saw, the East has won 7 of the last 9 and have a 25-13 edge. But what's interesting is that in the last 12 years, only 1 game has been decided by more than 10 points, and that was the game in Indianapolis. So we're always in for close affairs here.
Well, it's the competition. Everyone wants to excel, and when they get out there, their motors are going. They're wide open.
Here's Dominique Wilkins, who's been bothered by a dislocated thumb.
He missed a few games for the Atlanta Hawks, and he gave it a run against the Knicks the other night, but he has difficulty holding on to the ball.
Michael Jordan with a steal, a 3-on-2 break. No-look pass. Now Isaiah Thomas. Barkley scores and ties the game.
I would think that the ultimate compliments of my talents today would be, you know, I score my points, but more important, people are going to remember me for my passing.
Well, if the West scores, then they'll have a tie. Alex English in the lane. He's guarded by Dominique Wilkins. Good play again by Wilkins. He made the defensive play that time. Look at that pass. You're going to see some of that. It's showtime early here. Elijah Wan. Stockton on the drive. And we're tied now at 4. Got to rise out of the crowd early here as Thomas Hearns, one of the celebrities watching the game. Moses Malone misses. And here come the West again. Dale Ellis with a wide open jumper. He won the 3-point shootout yesterday. He finished second to Larry Bird last year. He has been Seattle's big gun.
Bickerstaff sums him up great. Calls him a man of great courage.
Isaiah Thomas comes back with the basket. Thomas disappointed that Magic Johnson isn't here. Steal again, this time Wilkins. 360.
Left it a little short, though.
Stockton getting in. They're working out the kinks early here. Hakeem Olajuwon. I know you'll hear a cheer. Anything that Hakeem does today. Right now they're trying to get the timing down. And of course, you've seen many All-Star games, and this is no surprise. Stockton all the way with the drive. And we're tied at 6 with 9:15 to go opening period.
You're always worrying about court balance in games like this. You just want the guys to get back so they have a little bit of resistance, so it just doesn't become up and down.
Barkley fights his way in. Charles Barkley, he had some comments about the Atlanta Hawks, but they're kind of friendly. Moses Malone and Barkley were kidding in practice yesterday as Karl Malone. He had a big game last year for the West Stars. 10-8, the West in front. They won 2 years ago in Seattle in overtime in the Tom Chambers thriller.
There's pick and roll now. Michael Jordan, Moses Malone.
Barkley follows up. Charles Barkley asked him, do you want to be MVP? He says, I guaranteed my teammates on the Sixers I'd get 10 rebounds. That's what I'm shooting for today. He wants 10 boards. Olajuwon with his first basket.
Hakeem Olajuwon is the only guy in this league who is in the top 10 in 4 categories.